Alright guys, I'm gonna do a live review of a uh recent one-on-one D-line one-on-one video. It's on a channel YouTube channel called Play Football. They release one-on-one videos regularly each week during the season. So I'm gonna review one, go over it and see, what they're doing right. What they're well actually most of the clips you're gonna watch is them winning. So just I'm gonna explain to you why it works and why certain moves work and why you should just do them. And yeah, so this is my first real video. I guess I'm using Streamlab. It's an app, a desktop app they use to live stream, record videos. So this is my first time really using this. So I don't know how this is gonna work, how this is gonna go, but you know, see after the video is finished. But yeah, this is the first clip. Nick Bosa versus Charles Cross. Yeah, Nick Bosa is a great pass rusher. I mean, even though he has the gifts, like physical gifts, very technical, you know. But yeah, this is 3-point stance and great stance. Knees are bent, back foot up. Every time you see him, he looks like he's just ready to just go. So that's the thing. And the thing is with Nick Bosa, you rarely see him false step. That's really impressive. So let me just start the clip.
Bosa. We just talked about how he's doing it pretty.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to do like a little, not stutter step, but like a jab step as he's rushing, like a little fake here and there as he's rushing. He's moving his body this way, that way.
Good job with
But
Cross,
yeah, he just does power. He just runs through the guy's outside shoulder, gets a sack. Sometimes it's that easy. Just as long as you're selling speed, as long as you're working upfield, that's the most important thing. You never want to start off the ball. You always want to sell speed. You always want to go. I'm saying that's why the first step is so important. No matter what you do, never start off the ball. Just go, 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 go. But yeah, there's a power rush through the outside shoulder. Gets the sack on Geno Smith.
Ending. See how low he is to the ground?
Yeah. And this is Chandler Jones. I love watching Chandler Jones. He's very technical. He does different moves and he does a lot of different moves, and he's very technical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously he's physically gifted, long arm span, arm span. But yeah, this clip, he does a spin move. I don't know how to feel about the spin move though. I feel like he does it he does a fake spin move. Okay, that was great. Now he did a fake spin move. I advise you to rarely use this. Use it very sparingly. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really if you're really selling the inside move, really selling the spin move, then you actually do a fake spin. But most of the time, you don't really use this move. It's just like a once in a lifetime kind of move, or once in a lifetime kind of move. Like, you barely use this move. Not like a go-to move. But this is Chandler Jones, and he does different moves. And mixes it up. So he's able to do something like this. But yeah, it's a great fake spin move. I think DeMarcus Ware did something like this, but this is the most recent one I've seen. So
hold the ball just a
fake
split
spin.
Second longer, and that
always want to get the ball. If you're sacking the quarterback, always try to get the ball. Your job is to get the strip before really getting the sack. For obviously, you want to confirm that you do, sack him or you do hit him. But the most important thing you try to do is try to get the ball first.
Allows Chandler Jones to get in there. Check this out. He goes.
Okay, this is Kavion. I don't know how to say his name. Kavion, I think.
Straight to the bull rush.
I don't like being cocked. Like his stance, it's nothing wrong with his stance. Like 2-point stance is fine, but I don't like being cocked and this tight, because if the O lineman does like a quick set, you know what I'm saying, a quick set towards you, it's the case. And plus I don't have that much room to work with. But I mean, first set was good, and
extends those arms.
I think he does a swipe.
Those arms, gets him off,
sack. Yep.
Gets the sack,
get the ball,
the fumble,
picked it up,
scoop
and score.
When you have Max
Crosby, he's the same guy. He's the same person that does. When he rushes, he's cocked too. So I personally don't like that, but I mean these guys are pros. But so I really shouldn't be saying, oh, they should do this, they should do that. you're gonna be cocked, I want to be a little bit wider, but because again, if they jump set at you, you already turned, and your first step is gonna be towards your chest. So, but let's see what it does.
Excuse me, Matt.
Okay, stab slash long arm.
Max Crosby.
Counter back inside with a swim.
Coming up and under.
Almost a sack.
Started to kind of see
Nick Bosa again.
how he would.
See how he jumps at him. Luckily, he swept his hands. The initial swipe worked, and then he would have been stuck. But yeah, jumped at him. Nick Bosa was prepared for the swipe. I mean, prepare for the initial quick set, and prepare for his hands. So he just swiped immediately. You know.
React, and now it's just the hands.
I'm almost got the sack.
His hand, you know.
Close enough. We talked
Josh Sweat, I think Montez Sweat.
about the matchup. Here it comes, right around the edge.
Yeah, went around the edge.
It's going to be Montez Sweat.
Oh, that was like a long arm pull. I wish he clubbed it, but hey, he got the job done. Long arm pull.
Against Evan Neal, and
Get the
just
sack.
get used
Oh,
to it.
then he got
That's
the
going to be
sack.
happening all night long.
Hassan Reddick is just going up.
Oh, what's his name? Hassan Reddick. He's a great pass rusher too. I like him. He probably does like a swipe or like a swipe rip or a rip. A double arm rip or something like that, along the lines of that. I think he does that, but
This time you're going to bend at the
he
waist a
just
little
runs
bit,
around the guy
so you
and
get a little
doesn't
bit
really use him. He
forward.
just runs around him. That's the reason why
just a really
your
good
first step is so important.
by Hassan Reddick,
You want to get off the ball.
using his speed on the
You
edge,
want to get off the
but
ball.
in a couple of
Because even if you don't do a move,
varieties.
as long as your
Well,
first step is good, as long as you're exploding off the ball, you should be fine. Like you don't have to do a move for real. You can just get off the ball and just do a simple rip move. It's not gonna work every time. You want to mix it up, but you know, like guys like what's his name? I forgot his name. I know his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think Michael or Michelle. Peterson. I'm gonna go Peterson. I think they're. What's his name? Number 11 from the Cowboys. Again, I'm not really a big fan of the cock stance, but hey, I mean he's fast. So like, even if the offensive line get there, like even if he gets the spot pretty quickly, like he can. His first step is so quick because I think he runs like a 4.3. Like yeah, so he runs a 4.3, so he can get there real fast. So I personally wouldn't want that. I want him to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Not cock for real. Just beating him to a point. Beating him to a point first. Like because again, if you're cocked and you run straight, you're gonna run straight into your chest. You know, and you're not really gonna have that much space to work with. So I prefer guys to be straight, like vertical to the line of scrimmage.
Two guys outside. Micah Parsons going to go with an inside
Maybe
stunt.
that's why he did that. Maybe that's why he's cocked, so he can work inside. Did a stunt, I believe. I've got the name of the stunt though. It was an eat or something. An eat stunt. That's how we called it in our program.
With an inside stunt.
Yeah, inside stunt.
Brandon Sheriff.
Well, you've got to get in there. You got double, both in A gaps, right on each shoulder.
Okay. See, simple. As long as, again, doesn't matter if it's run defense, pass. Get off the ball, no matter what. Get off the ball. Just run, shoot your hands, get off the ball. You don't have to really be. I mean, you want to be powerful. You want to be powerful, but like, it's really just about putting your hands on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get off the ball, put your hands on them. You know what I'm saying? And here he just reads the. He's so fast that like. It reads the guard.
Both in A gaps, right on each
Read
shoulder.
the guard outside
Ruiz.
block. I'm doing a reach block, I think.
A gaps, right on.
Yeah, I think he tried to like put his hands on him, but he was so quick, and he just got in that gap so quickly, and he read the guard or tackle or guard hips, shoulders. He's got out the ball so quickly, just penetrate the gap, and he's there.
On each shoulder, and Ruiz just goes the wrong way.
You don't want to give an edge to Jonathan Allen.
Okay.
Here you're going to have John Feliciano, the center, try
So strong, so powerful. Like even something like that, like even though he wasn't crazy quick off the ball, right? He has so much power. he put his body weight on him, that he's able to push him back for real. So something like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's just a strong dude, like very strong dude. So I mean, great play. So I don't really know what to say about that play. It's just a really strong guy. He's just
There is just, and it really starts with
Josh.
Watch how he just bends
simple
around Colton Miller.
Just ran around the corner.
Bends really starts.
See, I want guys to be like, I want guys to be straight. I want them to be cocked. Look at his get off. As the ball snaps, he's getting off the ball.
Watch how
he does a, I forgot the name of that move, but like a rip, like a, it's a certain type of rip move that I've been seeing what's his name do for the Steelers. Damn, what's his name? TJ Watt. It's like a rip move that TJ Watt be doing. But yeah, I like that move a lot. And he got out the ball. His ball snapped. He's running around the corner, bend the edge.
Around Colton Miller, and that's really something.
So sometimes
really
it's that simple. It doesn't be that complicated. JJ Watt.
Who else? It's JJ Watt, and as
Chop
he's
rip.
going by Rippin here,
Strip sack.
Said, hey,
Rip
I'm going to
move.
be going by him.
It's Javon Hargrave going outside with Josh Sweat coming
That's
inside.
another stunt. I think it's Tan or something.
Coming inside.
Tan or it's a tackle.
This is relentless.
Sack number 11 for Uche, and I just love the way that.
What did he do there? I think he did a
Love
jab,
the way that
and
he
then
uses his physical
he uses
abilities.
his- yeah,
He
I mean,
reminds me
I guess he tried to do like a jab move, but he said, you know what, forget it. Jab move didn't work. Let me just do power. Long arm to the
He
quarterback, get the
puts
sack.
3 on the right side, and then he's going to use
Armstead, what he does?
another
What did he
twist
do?
here. He's been doing it a lot with Armstead.
Simple rip
This
move.
time Armstead
Simple.
works to the
Simple.
outside.
Get off the ball.
Hands off of the
That's what I have to do.
backside.
Held the ball.
Gets right in between there.
Same thing. Get off the ball.
Miles Adams gone.
Penetrate that gap.
Miles Adams gone.
In there,
Saw the guard.
Outside.
hands off of the back.
Saw the tight end. The 2 tight ends. 3 tight ends. Pretty much a reach block to the opposite side, I think.
Backside.
And then you just read it and just penetrate the gap, you know. So.
Gets right in between there.
Miles Adams on the top there, just pushes the rookie.
Look how much power that guy has. That's so much strength.
You got Preston
Preston
Smith coming around Havenstein.
Again,
They have
running around the corner.
Brown, number 41, the tailback.
He really didn't do a move. It's sometimes it's that simple.
Havenstein, they have Malcolm Brown.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's that simple. Just run around the corner.
Preston Smith coming around
Beat him to the spot. If it, what's that saying called? If it's if you're even, you're leaving, or something like that. Like, if the tackle is squared as you're rushing, that's not good. Like, you want to beat him to that point. You want to make him turn his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? If you can make him turn his shoulders, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So that's the reason why you got to get off the ball. You know what I'm saying? If the tackle, if you're getting off the ball and the tackle is squared as you meet him to that point, you pretty much lost. Like, really nothing you can do unless you like okie dokie, like unless you like try to finesse him. But other than that, like, you pretty much lost. I mean, you can keep rushing, obviously, but you want to get off that ball. You know what I'm saying?
You got Preston Smith coming around Havenstein. They
I think
have
he did a
Malcolm
club
Brown,
rep.
number 41, tailback.
If that guy's bigger than me, I'm going right
Power
through
move,
him
just
to the
straight
quarterback.
power. Nothing crazy.
And
Just
help out. And that just
TJ Watt, club
Watt
swim.
free, the quick
I think he got 2 sacks
right
this
there.
Now
this
that he's
week.
back
That's
and
good.
healthy and in the interior, remember he moved from outside to inside
Club
last
swim.
year. And look
Simple as that.
how
Sometimes,
quick
yeah.
he is at 6'7",
Got the ball, club swim.
290. You worry
Nick
so
Bosa.
much about Bosa, and you should, but don't
Trying to do a
forget about the
fake play.
combination.
We hadn't
Trying
seen
to
from JJ
okie
Watt.
dokie him, and he read it.
JJ Watt in a long time.
Dang, another
Just
sack. How many
can't
sacks he
get
got
there.
that game? 3 sacks.
Can't
Jeez.
get there.
And you should, but don't forget about the combination.
We hadn't seen from JJ Watt in a
JJ
long
Watt, the
time.
other game went crazy at
Just
3
can't
sacks.
get there.
Okay.
Drops
Dang,
the
JJ
ball.
Watt.
Watt
Jeez.
gets that penetration.
Coverage
Penetrated.
good, but look at the
Wait,
guys
just a
getting
simple
there. And you
get
said
out the ball, rip and
coverage
run
good, but
for JJ Watt. You got in the
Drops the
gap.
ball and
Sometimes
Watt
it's literally
gets
that
that
simple.
penetration.
You just got to get out the
coverage
ball.
good, but look at the guys getting there. And you said it. Hutchinson,
Hutchinson,
97.
okay.
Forces
Should've
it.
got
Have to try to get that end defender to take the quarterback.
Yeah, something like this, you
before
gotta
you option it.
kind of shuffle, and kind of be patient. You know what I'm saying? If you can, you know what I'm saying, be patient, because usually the inside guy is gonna help. And if you're the D line, if you're the D end, you pretty much gotta like shuffle for the pitch guy, and then if the quarterback keeps it, hopefully somebody's inside to help, and then if not, if he pitches to pitch guy, if he pitches it to running back, then you're there for it. Pretty much your responsibility is the outside guy, and you gotta just be patient with it.
It's not something a lot of quarterbacks are comfortable doing.
This is what you got to deal with, these stunts. You'll get Greenlaw on the outside, but watch Bosa work to the inside. D'Amico Ryan's just trying to give a different look. Make this offensive line have to communicate.
Inside.
You see the back does a good job. And now he's working up against 67 Cross.
See, look how crazy that get off is. Look how much.
Very different look. You get used to
both. But look how crazy his get off is. Look at that first step.
Now he's working up against 67 Cross.
Cross does this a lot. Like he would just jump outside, kind of like that jump set, trying to put his hands initially on them, and it works great, because the D lineman has less space to work with, and you're pretty much in their chest, so they kind of panic for. But if you can beat that initial hand, because not like they're gonna do a jump set and not shoot their hands. It'd be kind of weird if they don't for real. I mean, I guess they could do that to mix it up. But initially they jump set at you and kind of they want to put their hands on you immediately. So if you can beat that initial hands, you win pretty much. That's why I hate being cocked, because if you're cocked and your first step, say you're cocked, you're cocked, and your first step right is this way. He's gonna jump set towards you, and your first step you're already at his chest, so you really don't have much room to work with. But if you're vertical, you know what I'm saying, you can beat him to that corner and beat his hands, and then you're already there, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but yeah.
Cross. It's a very different look. You get used to Bosa.
Is this the best first half we've seen out of anybody this year? It's unbelievable.
Whatever his name is.
Thibodeau has just been putting on a show out here tonight.
That was weird. It was he did like a long, like a stab, but
you see
the stab, he used his outside hand, and then he tried to rip. I think he tried a club rip, but whatever.
The twists, and here he's going to work around again.
Okay,
Force that offensive line to have to communicate, and it's another time.
Exciting young player right there, Kayvon Thibodeau. He's got 3 sacks, maybe a bit fewer than people might have expected.
He did his job,
but
man.
I
He's
think
supposed to. I don't know how they do it there, but he did his job. Oh, cross chop. I love doing the cross chop and playing inside interior.
Bit fewer
because
than
they're. I mean, if you play inside, everything happens fast. So if you can clear their hands immediately, you win. And it's straight behind the quarterback. Great move, cross chop. I think it's cross chop.
And I love Brewer as a player. At 6'1", he's too short to play guard.
Ledbetter just kind of abusing.
Oh, look at that dip. That's a great dip and rip. That's a great bend.
Using the violent hand.
Time to complete a 3-yard, 4-yard pass, but because of the coverage, the coverage dictated that the pressure was able to get the sack.
The first round
able to get the sack on this. Able to get to the coverage. But
using the violent hand.
Time to complete a 3-yard, 4-yard pass.
Bullied him.
Because of the coverage,
the coverage
dictated that the pressure was able to get the sack.
Sometimes it's simple. As long as you get on the ball.
By
Highsmith,
and I believe he's working on the rookie. Yep, there he is.
That's a good move.
Iquanu,
He's kind of like jab, set, stutter. Not really stutter, but like he like jab set. And then he did a spin move inside, kind of like, because it's kind of hard to do a spin move automatically off rip like that. Like, especially if you sprinting, like if you really get on the ball, it's hard to do a spin move like that. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of gather his steps, kind of, and I know it's kind of like you're giving it away, but it's just hard to really do a spin move off rip, if you can, you know what I'm saying. Pretty much have to like count your steps, and not count your steps, but like you know how many steps you take before you do spin move. And again, spin move is a very hard move to really do consistently well, because a lot of people try to do spin move, it doesn't work well. And Highsmith is really good at doing a spin move. He does that a lot. I've seen in other D-line videos that he does spin move really well. So, so you pretty much gather the steps, then he spinned. But, you know what I'm saying? Again, if you want to do spin move or do inside moves for real, you have to get up the ball. You have to beat him to a point. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You got to sell speed. Sell speed. That's the most important thing as a pass rusher. You have to sell speed. You don't sell speed, none of your moves are going to work. Like, Yeah, I can go more detail about it, but I'm gonna keep watching the video.
This season.
Yeah, here he comes. Here's Thibodeau.
Again, I hate being
on
caught,
this
but
one,
okay.
Taylor Heineke had a chance for a huge play. Not only
Bill Mack about Morgan Fox, and he just kind of smiled because Morgan Fox
another sack
is really
for,
Fox.
Who's this?
Play. Not only
Bill Mack about Morgan Fox, and he just kind of
Look at that
smiled
dip
because
and
Morgan
rip.
Fox
Not
is
really rip,
really
he just kind of dipped the shoulder.
they've got a lot of sort of slower developing kinds of runs. Well, that doesn't work so well when you've got a kid
tackle.
that's
Yep,
athletic
good job.
as
Sometimes that's simple.
He's already demonstrated.
Different lineups that they've had throughout the year.
Swim move. Oop.
Good job there by Kenny Clark.
So that's the thing. Sometimes you have to really like,
yet Smith,
even though they're trying to do some, like, even though they're blocking the times for or like what they're trying to do, all you have to do sometimes if it's a run is just club rip. I mean not club swim. You know what I'm saying? If you can swim around the guy, you know what I'm saying. Be careful though. It's a tackle because you get double teamed, is destroyed. But if you're really quick with it, you can club swim around the guy and just get the TFL. But again, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what's going on before the play.
able to do that.
Or you just feel like you sense it. You just know. You know.
It's a direct shot. Then on Baker Mayfield,
punt team comes out.
Well, Josh Nijman, he's out there on an island
cross
all by
chop.
himself trying to
Great move.
block Leonard Floyd and just no contact.
I love the cross chop too, but I'm not really good at that move. I'm more of a dip rip kind of guy. Sometimes it's that simple. Dip rip. As long as you have the ball, the most important thing.
Josh Nijman, he's out there on an island
The jump,
all by
cross,
himself
chop,
trying to
rip, get the
block
sack.
Leonard Floyd and just no contact.
We talked about them earlier. Jonathan Cooper, one of those Ohio State defensive ends. Those guys are a little bit undersized, making some big plays.
But this is the guy. See number 9 right there? Tryon Shoyinka. He has to step up. When Barrett went down, he was their first rounder last year.
Joe Burrow got to step up. I don't know. He got to step up because the ball should be out.
He has to step up. When Barrett went down, he was their first rounder. He plays. But this is the guy. See number 9 right there? Tryon Shoyinka.
Again, it's like a club
He has
swim.
to step up. When Barrett
Club
went down,
swim
he was their first
club
rounder last year.
Club the arm
and he
swim
really
the
looks
arm.
the part.
As we take another look at the sack.
And
That's
it
a great
was
move. He did
a
like a
fast sack
swipe
because you got
inside move.
immediate pressure. You had Dupree from the
This is
outside.
The
I
NFL,
think it was a
all
stunt.
teams. You see here on this
Josh Allen.
second down run, you mentioned the jump cut, just couldn't quite pull his legs
Yeah,
out.
okay,
But you see
got it,
teams kind of overcorrect.
Right through the middle and through Bozeman. And this, he's like, I'm going to make you talk about me. There he is.
TJ Watt.
Working on Taylor Moton on that right side.
That's a great move. See, I love watching TJ Watt because he's technical too. Very technical. I'm not saying these guys, other guys ain't technical, but I just like watching him.
He's like, I'm going to make you talk
Something
about
simple,
me.
like a little,
There he is.
he does like a weird swipe rip thing. Like
Working
if you swipe like
on
this.
Taylor Moton on that right side.
Coming all the way from the outside at the top.
Just power, just straight power. Sometimes that just works, you know.
Interior guys.
You know the ball, you attack the outside shoulder.
Baker that
power through.
this throw because he was close.
Sack. Oh, that was close.
Against Hassan Reddick. That is not a
the tight end shouldn't be blocking you, but sometimes tight ends are pretty good at pass blocking. But hey, they really should be blocking you. That's a great move.
With everybody going back to their
a simple rip.
With
go back
matchup for the Bears against Hassan Reddick. That is not a real good matchup for the Bears.
Yeah, it's not a real matchup. There's very few tight ends that know how to block for real, or pass block.
With everybody going back to their left,
I don't know why they left. Like Hassan Reddick can pass rush. I don't know why they left him one-on-one with the tight end. I guess they were trying to do something, but why would you do that? You know?
To help him out a little.
He knows how to pass rush.
95% of who.
But yeah, that's everything. That's the first clip. This is the first video I'm doing. I'm gonna post more. I'm gonna do another one tomorrow, or maybe I don't know. It depends on how I feel, but I'm gonna do another one tomorrow. But that's it. Thank you for watching.